Thank you, Chairwoman, and thank you all for being here. I wasn't going to speak on the charter school issue, but I have to say, I love your idea of putting it up to a public vote, and not just that. And thank you, Assemblyman Smith, for bringing it up, because that particular instance is affecting my Senate district and school districts there. If you put it up for a vote, make sure we're reaching all of the people affected, because the fact that they're asking for licensing for CI, but they're hitting Sachem all the way out to William Floyd is ridiculous. It's also ridiculous that they kind of play mom against dad, because the approval process requires they either get approval through the SUNY Charter Schools Institute or the Board of Regents. Let's go to the people. I agree. What I wanted to talk about was Tier 6. Back in 2012, by the way, I voted no in 2012, and I voted no for the reason of recruitment and retention. Of course, it was early then. We had to wait and see. We're 13, 14 years in. Tell me the impact, not just of recruitment, but really retention. Are we hearing them literally using this as the reason, and do we have some numbers?
So at this point, our membership is 50% Tier 6.
Oh.
So we have reached a tipping point. And we have folks who are now looking ahead at their career and looking at a 40-some-odd year career. And for many of them, they're wondering, am I going to make it until the end of my career? And so we lose a lot of our members early on in the process. And thankfully, we fixed vesting. So now we're creating that stickiness at 5 years instead of 10. But this is most definitely a concern, not just for our sector in education, but for public servants in general. Everywhere throughout public service, they are having trouble recruiting people into public service.
Yes, absolutely. And Dr. Gallagher, you brought up administrators as well.
I was just saying, for building administrators, because of the career timeline, when you become an administrator, it's a little bit later. So for us, it's not so much retention for the changes needed to Tier 6, it's for the recruitment and making sure that our current supply of administrators stays in.
45 seconds left. How would you fix it?
Well, we're looking for parity with Tier 4. And I think there are a number of things that have to happen to do that. It has to do with the age, flattening out the contribution rates, and then having the penalties for being in Tier 6 be reduced.
Okay. Thank you very much.
30 years should be a career.
What's that?
30 years should be a career.
Yeah. Thank you.